Hey there, I wanted to give you a little look into my mind when I am planning Disney and Universal trips. Right now, we are at the 2 to 3 month mark, so 60 days out. I can book dining and park passes. That's going to be on October 6th for Disney. And this is my planner that I made, and I have it fillable as a PDF. And you can download this in my Etsy store. It has a lot of different pages for all the parks in Universal, Orlando, Disney, all that. And this is my favorite kind of page. This is what allows me to stick my kind of wish list all on one page. And then once I finalize my plans after my dining reservations are done, that's when I will come back here and make any of those final changes that I need to make. And then this is really good for families so that when husbands ask you, hey, honey, what are we doing today? You can give them this. It can be on the wall of your stateroom or your resort, and they will be able to see exactly what they're doing for the week for any of those other interested parties. So we have one very interesting event, and that is going to be Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And that is going to take place while we're there. So December 6th and 8th are two party nights. These are separate ticketed events, and we will not be going to this. We don't buy the ticketed extra events usually. So what I want to do is I want to avoid Magic Kingdom that night. And what a lot of people do is they actually will buy the event ticket and they will go to that park later on in the day. So anyone that's doing those ticketed events won't typically rope drop that park. And also, some people tend to just avoid Magic Kingdom altogether, especially if they have a one park per day ticket. If Magic Kingdom is going to be closing at 6, they're not going to be able to see the fireworks. So if they only have one park per day, they're going to skip Magic Kingdom altogether that day. So my thought process on that is that we are going to go to Magic Kingdom that morning. We're going to rope drop. We're going to try to do fast passes. We're going to do, not fast passes, sorry, Disney Genie Plus. And I'm not going to buy a lightning lane for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I'm going to go during early hours, which that day is probably going to be at 8:30 for hotel guests and 9 o'clock regular opening for everyone else. And we're going to go try to rope drop Mine Train. Now, Mine Train is not my husband's favorite ride. It's not my favorite ride, but my son really likes it. So we'll give that a go. If we can't hit that first thing in the morning, then we're going to go shoot over to Space Mountain first, because that's guaranteed going to be a 5-minute, basically walk on first thing in the morning. And then we'll make our way around the park in that direction. And then that night we will park hop over to Epcot and watch the fireworks at Epcot. So that's my kind of plan there. And then the next day, we'll rope drop Epcot. We're going to rope drop in the back of Epcot. So we're going to go in at the International Gateway area. So there's one of two things that I would like to do. I would love to go over to Riviera. So get an Uber over to Riviera Hotel, get breakfast there at Piazza Palazzo, I think it's called. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. And then take the Skyliner over to Epcot. Or if we don't have time to do that, we will get dropped off at Beach Club and just walk through the International Gateway. And that will get us really close to Ratatouille. Remy's Ratatouille is right there in the France Pavilion. So my plan for Epcot is going to be hit the back of the park while everyone else is still trying to get into the front. And then we'll be able to get on that ride with a pretty short line. So we don't want to lightning lane that, and we don't want to Genie Plus this park at all. If possible, we're not going to buy Genie Plus for this park. If we can't get on Ratatouille, we've never been on it. It doesn't really interest me all that much, but it's something to do and we can give it a try. The big one is going to be the Guardians. So I want to virtual queue Guardians first thing at 7 a.m. Or if I can't get into the virtual queue, I will lightning lane that. I will pay for the extra lightning lane, whether it's $15 or $18 that day. I'll just pay for it. And James can fit on that ride. He's over 44 inches now, so he will be able to go on that ride as well. And then that night, we will go over to Ohana and then do Magic Kingdom fireworks. So that's kind of my plan, is to swap those two parks out. And that will allow me to hopefully catch both fireworks without it being too busy at either park. The reason why I want to be really intentional on October 6th, first thing in the morning, is I want to get lunch at Space 220 on my Epcot day, and I want to get Ohana dinner reservations for my Magic Kingdom night. So I want to do the tree crawl around the monorail loop. So I want to go see the Grand Floridian with the beautiful gingerbread house and all that kind of stuff, and then go to dinner at Ohana, look at the tree there at the Polynesian, maybe go to the Contemporary, and then head over to Magic Kingdom on the monorail for the rest of the evening. We were kind of hoping that Tron was going to be open, but that is not going to happen now. Oh, well. But that's kind of my plan. That's what I like to do before my 60-day window, so that I can have a general idea of my kind of busier days. As you can see, I'm not really worried about Animal Kingdom. I'm not too worried about Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios is not our favorite park, but we do love the Star Wars land and the Toy Story land, which of course everyone else does too. So we'll just do that one in the morning. We may not even go back in the evening. We always go back to the hotel for naps and pool time or whatever, and then we'll head back into the parks after the rain stops. Now in December, it might not be so rainy like we're used to in kind of September, October time. But this is a look at the rest of my planner. I like to have laid out what we're putting in our pockets in Michael's case, in my fanny pack, and in James's little tiny backpack. We put stuff in the stroller like our brolly and our rain jackets. And I like to take notes of things that I want to do. Now, food is kind of my main goal when I go away anywhere. We love to eat. So I always have to kind of narrow it down. What am I really going to focus in on this time? Like Toothsome. It's not my favorite place to eat, but James has never been, and I think that he'll enjoy all the like little tinkering stuff and the screens and the little gnomes or elves or whatever they are wandering around. So I think he'll have fun with that. And then at the rest of the parks, I just kind of give a general outline of my top 5. Food to eat, where do I want to go, what are my favorite rides, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in this planner, head to Etsy, my Gallus Etsy page. The link is down below. But I hope that this little bit of a lot of bit of OCD helps you plan your vacation. And then on October 6th, we're going to get on the phone and we're going to get on the My Disney Experience app, and we are going to see what reservations we can get and make changes based on what is available. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day.